today we're going to be learning how to draw a tree. So you will need your sketchbook and your black eraser pencil. And we are going to start at the trunk. And for our tree, we want to have a nice strong trunk, and it might come out just slightly at the bottom. And I like to leave myself room to draw roots so it doesn't go totally off the page. And then there's a really simple trick to draw a tree, and that is to use the letter V. So I'm going to make a little V, and then I'm going to let these branches grow. Each time the branches grow, they should be thinner than the trunk. So the trunk was this thick, and then our branches are half or maybe even a little more than half of what the trunk was. Then I'm going to draw my V. I'm going to let this grow some more. Over here, draw a V and let this grow. Today, we'd like to try and get our tree all the way to the top of the page. So I'm going to make the V and just keep it growing. Once you're happy with the tree, you can pencil it in. One thing that trips people up once we have lots of branches is what is a branch and what is the sky. So if we look at this, here's 2, and then we have 4 branches, and then each of those branches branch off. So don't get tripped up and accidentally make your branch in the sky. I'm going to start penciling this in. Now I'm ready to have this go almost to the edge of the page. When it gets small, I find it easier to work with pencil. And there it is, right off to the edge. It might get kind of complicated up here where you have to decide, are the branches in front or behind of another branch? Here we go. Just a few more. So if you're using your black eraser and it gets mixed up, just wipe off the crumbs and try it again. I have a few tips to make this a little easier. One tip I have is that sometimes kids will get their tree very complicated right away. And if you look at my page, my trunk takes up half of the page. So I didn't put my first V until I got halfway up the page. That will keep this a little, like all of the complicated stuff has a smaller spot to be. The other tip that I have for you is to make sure that your branches don't get too thin too fast. The thicker you can keep them, the less complicated your tree is. My last tip is, I know you've got a whiteboard at home, and this is a great spot to practice if the tree is giving you problems, because it is very quick and easy and you don't have to worry about using up paper. So you could practice your V, and then I can also erase things pretty easily with your tree on your whiteboard. You could also do this on your iPad. Have fun drawing a tree today.